You are a merchant, wanting to sell your goods across the river. But the river in front of you blocks the way. You bring in fire logs and place them across the river banks. But they are not long enough. So you think of building bridge piers in the river to support wooden beams. First, you drive pine piles into the foundation beneath the pier to increase the overall stiffness of the soft soil. Then you stack bluestones on top of the wooden piles. Cook glutinous rice into a paste. Mix it thoroughly with lime and fine sand, and apply it between the gaps of the bluestones, so the stones bond together as one. After that, you build up stone piers, shaped like boats with pointed ends, which can also break the impact of the water flow. Place the fire logs one by one across them, and thus you complete a wooden raft bridge. Although this solves the problem of crossing, if the fire beams span too far across the piers, long-term loading will cause the wood to bend and eventually break. Clever as you are, you think of laying several layers of fire logs on the piers as cushion beams, extending outward layer by layer from both sides of the pier. Just like the brackets of a dugong structure, to support the bridge deck, this allows for a much larger span and increases the load-bearing capacity. On the bridge deck, you erect a wooden frame of shuendu style, joined together with mortise and tenon connections, to form the skeleton of the covered corridor. Finally, cover it with small green tiles, providing shelter from wind and rain for both pedestrians and the wooden bridge. To make the bridge more stable and beautiful, you can also build pavilions on the 3 piers and 2 platforms to press down the cantilevered beams. This not only increases the bending strength of the bridge deck, but also prevents overturning. Congratulations! You have designed the Chengyang Yangji Bridge, a remarkable masterpiece of Dong ethnic architecture. It combines a bridge, a corridor, and pavilions all in one. It is not only a transportation facility, but also a sacred place for Dong villagers to rest in the shade, hold meetings, conduct rituals, and for young people to sing love songs to each other. Built at the entrance of the Dong village, it symbolizes blocking out wealth from flowing away and preserving the village's feng shui. That's why it is also called the Bridge of Fortune.